Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me on yet another day of Frizzmas. I'm going strong. I'm into it. Anyway, today I'm going to be playing with the Instant Eye Palette, Smoky Eyes Are Forever by Charlotte Tilbury. And this is a brand that I'm starting to appreciate a little bit more because even though her makeup may be repetitive, like you don't need it all, she just makes the application process so easy and the eye looks come out beautiful, simple and beautiful. So if you want to see the 4 looks with this palette, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, and you just want to connect with other people that feel the same way, definitely consider joining the community because we'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So yes, y'all, smoky eyes are forever. You know, she got pillow talk, she got bejeweled eyes to hypnotize, and but this is the holiday release for this year. What interested me the most about this one was these green shades, but I also love these coppery tones. I don't have the pillow talk one. I do have the bejeweled eyes, and I'll compare those later on in the video. But yeah, I was kind of into it. I've just been going for softer, easier, more convenient looks, and this one really caught my eye. So when I could get it on sale, I got it. And this one is $75. If you take a look here at the palette, there are 4 looks. She's got the love eyes. This one, well, you'll see. We have power eyes, happy eyes, and then confident eyes. And she always includes how to use each shade. There's like, you can't see it, the steps like the 1, 2, and 3. 1 is prime, 2 is enhanced, and 3 is smoke, even though kind of didn't make sense for one of the looks. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into these 4 looks because I'm not trying to hold y'all all day. And then I'll come back at the end and let you know what I think about this palette overall. All right, here we go. exactly sure what's happening right here on my eyes. So I'm trying to fix it. I don't know. I feel like I might have gotten some of my lipstick on there or something. So we're just gonna fix it. I was like, what is going on here? Well, just bear with me with that part, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, that's a little bit better because I don't know what exactly was happening. Okay, back to the video.
All this time away from you, an infinity, wanting to be close to you for all eternity. This time I will do better than the many times before. Hoping you will let me in, standing at your door. When Christmas is over, I know that I have convinced you that my love is real tomorrow. I'll show you the reason why we are meant to forever stay true. Children singing carols now, the snow is falling down. For every hour passing by, the spirit's growing strong. I wish I had the perfect words to tell you how I feel. Instead, I'm gonna give you all the wishes of my dream. When Christmas is over, I know that I have convinced you that my love is real tomorrow. I'll show you the reason why we are meant to forever stay true.
All right, y'all, if you are still here with me, thank you. I hope you are enjoying the looks. We're gonna do the last one. I am getting ready for work. Now, you may have noticed that I had this sweater on in another look, which was earlier this week, and I'm wearing it again because they just decided it's gonna be ugly sweater day. Now, here's my thing. First of all, this is the Confident Eyes look, and it's that, which is throwing me off because I was thinking about I wanted to wear Velvet Cinnabar today, and I don't even know what that's gonna look like with this pink shimmer, but whatever. I gotta show all 4 looks, so that's what we're doing. You know, you'd think that if we were gonna have ugly sweater day, you wouldn't tell the staff and the students the day before, because some people don't have an ugly Christmas sweater, and some people may want to make one, and like, they didn't announce it till the end of the day yesterday. I was like, that's whack. So anyway, I just went right into my pile and pulled this right on back out. It is what it is. We'll see, because if this comes out more like smoky eye, like with the brown and the black, then maybe I can still pull off the Velvet Cinnabar shade. We'll see. Oh, and let me tell y'all. So I don't know. On one of my premieres last week, I was saying how I got on because I just stalk Lisa Eldridge now for no reason, because there's nothing else that I'm buying right now from her. But I got on one day just to look, and Velvet Cinnabar was just randomly in stock. It was just so random. And the lip liner was in stock. So I got the lip liner, and then I also decided to get Velvet Muse because maybe I'll wear Velvet Muse. I got that, and then I told my friend Yadi that Velvet Cinnabar, because she was saying she wanted it, was in stock. So she grabbed it too. But a few days later, they were like, we thank you for your order. We have to ship this from our UK warehouse. So I guess it was a mistake maybe that it was in stock in the US store, because I think she ships from Ohio. The lip pencil is coming though. No, wait a minute. That's not what I got. I got Velvet Muse. I ordered the Cinnabar lip pencil, and I got Blush Lightly because I have Velvet Blush and the pencil that goes with that. So I was thinking, oh, this would go, you know, nicely. I'm going into, so I used this prime shade. Now I'm going into the Enhance, which is just like gonna give us a little smoky brown kind of look. And I'm just taking a smaller brush to do that. I'm gonna just start here in the crease. So yeah, these are the confident eyes. So let's see what this ends up doing for us. So yeah, nice and smoky. So I'm thinking about doing a video of, and it's gonna be pretty shameful, but of eyeshadow palettes that I have not used yet. That is really sad because, I don't know. I kind of don't want to do the video because if I do, there's going to be some harsh realities there for me that I already kind of know in my heart. But once I do the video and have exact numbers, may have to make some decisions about further purchasing. And I think that some of the ones, if I haven't touched them or I'm not interested in them, obviously I could give them away or sell them or whatever the case may be, but I need to really do that. There's just a lot of excess, and I think it's time for me to really come to terms with myself about that and about my eyeshadow obsession that I had this year, because that is what it is. It's an obsession, and you know, sometimes you have to have a come to Jesus with yourself. It's all about learning and trying to do better. I can put more of the prime shade on the lid right here, and then we can go in with the black. Now, I rarely use black shadow. Very, very, very rarely. I can't think of a time where I have used black shadow, so I'm going to really go in lightly with that. I'm going to take my Rephr 13 brush, and I'm just going to tap really lightly into that black. Let me know if that's a video you'd be interested in seeing. I mean, and you can roast me. I will completely understand. I'll probably be roasted myself. I kind of like this. Oh, but the other thing I was saying was like, yeah, I feel like now eyeshadow taste changes. So, you know, I don't want to get rid of like everything. The thing is I think I've tried the best of the best as far as eyeshadows are concerned, like brands, formulas, all that kind of stuff. So I'm starting to really understand what I like, and there's no need to keep accumulating other things that I don't know. I'm not gonna like. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I think there may be certain eyeshadow palettes I have that I know I'm not gonna use again. That's what I'm saying. And I think those are the ones, if they're in good condition, that I need to give away to someone who will enjoy them. I think there are certain color stories I don't know if I'm going to circle back. Like when I get into a different phase, am I ever going to circle to wanting to have a bunch of rainbow palettes? I don't think so. I don't think so. I do like color, and I like colorful palettes, and I love my grungies and my indies and all that kind of stuff. But like I was talking about having the Ice Cream Dream palette and having the Cake palette and having the Blends Bunnies palette. Like, do I need all three of those palettes? Like, I will not give up my Blends Bunnies palette. If I'm going to keep one, it would be that one. But like I have the Ice Cream Dream and I have the Cake palette. Do I need them both? I'm going into the brown to just place on the lower lash line a bit. Like, do I need both of those palettes? When the Cake palette, I haven't touched it. Like, give it to somebody that's going to really enjoy it and use it, not me who's going to mess over it. So It's like those types of decisions. And I was watching an eyeshadow palette declutter by Kara C, and she was talking about how like when she did her declutter, like she's not thinking about the money spent, because that's what really is making me hold on to things. Like, oh my gosh, I'm just throwing money away. But you're throwing it away anyway if you don't use it and it's sitting here, like waiting in line for the chance to be used. I haven't been going for like my Juvia's Place palettes. I don't have a whole lot by Juvia's Place. For some reason, those palettes are not grabbing me. I have both Wahala palettes. It's not like, oh, I forgot I have the Wahala palette and the Wahala 2. Let me pull that out. It's like, yeah, I don't really feel like using that. And I don't know why, because there's nothing wrong with them. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. And, you know, I hate the fact that, here's the look, 'cause I'm rambling. I'm going to be able to do a red lipstick. I don't think I'm going to, though. I don't think I like the red with this. This look can be a lot more smokier. I think it can be a lot more dramatic, but I really like this. So I'm going to probably just leave it alone. And I'm going to take this shade right here from the Love Eyes, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner. I hate that last year at this time, I was talking a lot about being more particular about which brands get my coins and all that kind of stuff. And I don't think that happens. I'm not mad. I just know I have more work to do when it comes to really thinking about, am I going to use what I have? Am I going to use it more than one time? I don't buy makeup to review. This is just stuff that I want. I happen to be reviewing it because I have it. You know, I'm not buying it to review. The other thing that I get caught up in is if something's releasing and I think it's going to sell out, I feel like I'm going to miss out. And then I feel good if I can get my hands on something that I think is going to sell out. But then once it comes, if that hype has died down, like for instance, I had a whole cart at Anastasia Beverly Hills up until this morning. A whole cart, because they had an incredible Black Friday sale that must have just decided to end last night. And that's good, because I had not pushed the button on that cart. But what I realized was that a lot of those palettes were looking good because they were on sale. So the Primrose palette, I thought it was cute. I think it's a color story I have. If I can get it on like a really good sale, I might still consider getting it. I think those blushes are cute, and I'm starting to really enjoy palettes that have like more than one product in them. So, but I wasn't going to pay $55 for it. But when it went down to $36, I'm like, ooh, okay, maybe we'll give this a shot. So I had that in the cart. They had $10 brushes. I don't think I had any brushes in the cart because they were 60% off at first. And I was like, nope. I had the cream bronzer in the cart. I had the Norvina palette, the OG Norvina, because it was $27. And then I was like, ooh, do I need a backup of my Jackie Aina palette? Because I love that palette. And that was $27. So I had this whole cart. So this morning I went to just look at the cart and check on it because I like babysit my carts. And lo and behold, the sale was over. And then I was just like, oh, okay, I'm not getting it. So maybe that means I shouldn't have been thinking about getting it in the first place, because I'm only getting it because it was on sale. And it looked more attractive because it was on sale. Same thing with those Pat McGrath holiday quads. I just got those because now the Pat McGrath quads are pretty, but the Deep Space Divinity one with the blue is very, very close to the Interstellar Icon. And I was like, oh, you're not going to play me and have me pay $54. No, I already have this. When both of those quads were 2 for $60, I'm like, okay, that's pretty much you're getting half off. Like, it's crazy. So I got it, and I got the highlighter. I wasn't thinking about the highlighter with the crowns, even though it's gorgeous, because it was 60 something dollars. And I was like, no. But when it went down to 36, those quads were 2 for $60, and then I got the Instagram 20% off. I couldn't say no. So it's like sometimes I'm just going around looking and seeing what's on sale and like, oh, I'll give it a try. You know what I mean? And I think that behavior is a bit dangerous because when I get it in my, it's like the satisfaction of knowing that you got something on sale, but then I'm like, it's still a waste of money if you don't use it. So I'm just having a little therapy right now because I'm just trying to see where I'm at here. And the mascara, let's do the mascara while I figure out the lipstick. I've got the NYX On the Rise Lash Booster, and then my Pat McGrath Dark Star. That's pretty much the combo I've been doing lately. And then I'm like, after Christmas, there's probably gonna be a sale, you know? Then it's gonna be trying to get rid of the winter stuff. You know, it's like, it's never ending. So the makeup industry is not gonna stop. So the only, like, I have to set the parameters, and I'm having a hard time. And part of it is because I really enjoy doing YouTube as well, and sometimes feel like I want to have something new to share. But if I look in my collection, I got a whole bunch of new stuff. Like, you know, it might not be a new release, but I have a lot of new stuff, and I know that people would appreciate seeing that in use instead of always watching us beauty content creators and feeling like you need the next best thing. So, because the makeup, a lot of it is great, you know? So I'm working through that, y'all. You know, we can kind of work through this together. I definitely want to get on the train of, like, mindful makeup purchases rather than mindless. Instead of me saying, I'm going on a no buy, I'm doing this. It's not that I couldn't, but I feel like just the way I am, I tempt myself even more when I say, don't do this, don't do this. And it's like, I got to do it. Don't do it. I already did it. You know what I mean? Girl, don't do it. That's me. So I think really going through and really becoming intimate with my collection and like really knowing, like, girl, is this going to add to what you have? You already have this type of palette, you know? Probably in a better formula for some. So it's like, do you really need to do that? And then with the pre-orders, and I'm going to probably do a more in-depth video about all of this, but like, I have not been doing anything that's a pre-order. I haven't. Because when the hype dies down and then I know it's still coming and I paid all this money and it's not coming till whenever, I'm like, I really don't even want this anymore and it's not even here yet. That's how I am. So it's like, those are just things I really, really, really need to think about. I think I know what kind of lipstick I want to do now. It's going to be a new one, y'all. And I think I have the matching liner, so let me get it. Okay, so let me show y'all the final look. So it's basic, you know what I mean? It's like your basic little smoky eyes situation, and I think it's cool. So the eyes I don't feel like are the standout. I think my standout is going to be the lips. So I bought these from the Sephora VIB sale. This came in late, so I never even shared it. But this is the Patrick Ta lipstick, because y'all know lipstick is like been my thing lately. And this is She Must Be New. I've heard some really good things about his lipsticks. I also have the matching lip crayon that goes with it. That's the matching lip crayon. I really wish that I liked that Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette. I just wanted to say that because I like him. I don't know if I'm using this right. Like, I really like him. I love hearing him talk about his, like, his makeup. And it was like, that palette was just, She must be, no. That's what it was. I mean, for me anyway. This is a really pretty plummy color. Crayon is nice. I think you can fill in your lips probably with that. Let's try this lipstick out. This is pretty. I like it. All right, so here's the lipstick, you guys. Let me know what you think. I think it's pretty. This is gonna be one that's gonna be hard for me to keep neat though. I can definitely say that. So I'll definitely bring the pencil and everything with me to work. But I think it looks nice, and I really do like this color with this eye look. I think this looks way better than going red. Let me give you my final thoughts about the Charlotte Tilbury palette, because that really was the focus of this video. So the first look, the Love Eyes, this was my least favorite. I think, honestly, these two shimmers are so close to like my skin tone that they would look better on someone with deeper skin. This shade, this matte, I don't like this shade at all because it's just like nothing. So for me, if I'm gonna wear the Love Eyes, then my standout is gonna be my lips, and it's gonna be maybe making the eye look pop with a more bold liner. So I don't hate this, but This was my least favorite of the 4 looks. This shade though, I think is a lost cause for all of us. I also didn't like how this was the smoke shade. What are you smoking with this? What are we smoking here? I don't know. It would be nice if the smoke shade was maybe a brown shimmer if they were gonna do that, but this is not a smoke shade, so you can say what you want. Power eyes. I loved the power eyes. The power eyes with these greens, I just think these types of greens are just beautiful. I didn't have any issues with this look. I thought it was gorgeous. The happy eyes may have been my favorite look just because I love these coppery tones. And this one, you could really do a nice smoky eye because the smoke shade was a matte. When you have a shimmery smoke shade, I don't know if it comes off the same as when you have a matte smoke shade, in my opinion. Because I'm even looking at this with the black, like having the smoke shade here with the confident eyes. That black is a really nice black, and it wasn't patchy or anything like that. I think the quality of the eyeshadows are great. My favorite look, I think, is the happy eyes and then the power eyes, and I think it would be great, like these 6, to combine them or mix them up some kind of way, I think would be a really great combination. Then third, I would probably say confident eyes. I actually like this one better than I thought that I was gonna like it. I think this is like a really basic everyday smoky eye that you could wear anywhere. So that would be my third favorite. And then last but not least, we have the love eyes. Would I pay full price for this palette? I didn't, and I wouldn't. It just is not something that I think is worth $75, but I think if you are new to eyeshadow and you want to do something easy, this is great. Let me show you Bejeweled Eyes to Hypnotize, and then I gotta go to work. I have not used my Bejeweled Eyes palette yet, but I do plan on using it. I think I like this palette way better. Each look to me looks really great. So if I had to choose, I would definitely get the Bejeweled palette. So see, the Bejeweled Eyes, you've got a warm neutral, you've got that red pink look, you have a purple, and then you have like the bronzy coppery. So all 4 of these looks in the Bejeweled Eyes palette I think are gonna get great use from me. And this was last year's. I don't have any more of her other big palettes, so I can't really compare, but that's what I'm saying about these 2. So that's it, y'all, for this video. I just wanted to show y'all some easy, beautiful makeup, expensive, but I just wanted to try it out and see, like, do I like it? And I will say, I was able to put these looks together and do them no fuss and do them quickly. And sometimes that's what we need. Sometimes we want to be a little dramatic and do something more complicated, but on a typical day for me, this is more my speed because I already have so much going on. So thank you guys for hanging out with me on another day of Frizzmas. I hope this was therapy for you because it definitely was for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.